Textile waste does not simply sit in distant landfills. It quietly finds its way into our daily lives in ways we rarely notice. When old clothes are thrown away, dyes and chemicals slowly seep into the soil, flow into groundwater, and eventually return in the very water people drink. Tiny fibers, especially from synthetic fabrics, are released into the air as clothing wears down, entering our lungs with every breath without us ever realizing it. What makes this even more troubling is that most of us never intend to cause harm. We buy another shirt because it is on sale. We throw something away because it feels old. But when millions of people do this every day, small actions become a global crisis. Textile waste is not the fault of one person. It is the result of modern consumption, where convenience and speed have made us forget the real cost paid by the environment and by ourselves. The recycling journey of old clothes often begins with very ordinary moments. A weekend closet cleanout, a shirt that no longer fits, or a piece of clothing tied to old memories, folded carefully and set aside. Some people drop their clothes into donation bins outside supermarkets. Others return them to fashion stores, and some give them away hoping someone else will need them more. Collection trucks quietly move through neighborhoods, gathering these small bags one by one. Few realize that inside these simple fabric bundles lies everyday life itself, our habits, our choices, and our human stories. Collection is not just about logistics or volume. It reflects a society beginning to care about giving objects a second chance. And it is from these small, ordinary actions that the recycling cycle truly begins. After collection, old clothes cannot go straight into recycling machines. They must pass through one of the most critical stages of the entire process: sorting. Here, tons of garments move non-stop along long conveyor belts, and every single item must be accurately identified by material, color, and condition. Modern scanners can read fabric colors and detect fiber composition in just seconds, faster than any human could. But no matter how advanced the technology becomes, there are still decisions only people can make. Experienced hands constantly lift garments, feel the surface, gently stretch the fabric to test elasticity, and read labels faded by time. One cotton shirt mixed into polyester can ruin an entire batch, weakening the final fibers or making them unusable. The pressure here is not just speed, but responsibility. Every wrong decision costs time, energy, and product quality. Amid the steady rhythm of machines, humans and technology must work as one system, where focus and experience quietly determine the success or failure of everything that follows. When the newly spun threads leave the spinning machines, the journey of rebirth is not over yet. This is the moment they enter the weaving and finishing stage, where the true value of recycling becomes visible to the eye. Inside the vast factory, weaving machines run non-stop, thousands of threads stretched and interlaced with precision, forming fresh, smooth, and durable fabric sheets. Yet behind the steady rhythm of the machines, people are always present. Workers quietly observe, listen for unusual sounds, and adjust the smallest details to ensure not a single thread goes out of place. After weaving, the fabric moves into the dyeing process, where color is added not only for beauty, but to meet standards of durability and real-world use. Finally comes quality control, where hands gently pull the fabric, inspect it under strong lights, and search for even the smallest flaws before it leaves the line. In this moment, it is hard to believe that the finished fabric once began as forgotten old clothes, and it is human patience and responsibility that truly transform waste into a completely new beginning. After all those complex stages, recycled fabric does not stay inside the factory. It moves into real life and quietly becomes part of our everyday world. From new clothing on fashion shelves, soft carpets under our feet, to soundproof materials in homes and offices, and even applications in modern construction, every finished product carries a hidden past, once forgotten clothing, now transformed into new value. More importantly, people begin to see differently, not just a useful product, but responsibility, conscious choice, and the belief that smarter consumption can create real change for the environment and for our own lives.
To the circular economy and a wonderful harvest. Cheers, everyone!